everybody? My name is Chord, and today I'm going to do some competitive. This was a 4v4. Me and my teammates, that night I really wasn't doing that good, and it had been the first time I've actually been playing competitive in like a month or two. And I was really just trying to play some, have fun, See, I believe whenever you're playing a competitive match, like a game battle or a UMG, then that's when you should really take the game seriously. Pubs and, arena, you should goof off if you want to. But, I didn't come here to show you, oh, I'm doing competitive, I'm a lot better than a lot of these pubs that I play in. No. I just, it was a long gameplay. I've been holding it for a lot. I promised one of my friends I'd post this to show, me and him can start a team together, and I'm a really good player when it comes to competitive. Something my teammates told me was like, Search is really about being smart and everything and making plays, especially when it comes to competitive and respawn game modes like Hardpoint and what the fuck else do they do? Capture the flag? Games like those are really about gun skill and everything. So, during this search match, the first 2 rounds, I believe we lose, and then we just start making a comeback. And, looking at the competitive games I've played, when I first came back on the first night I played, did really awful, but I'm really judgmental on myself when it comes to game battles and stuff. With game battles, it's a little different, because I'll play pubs for 2 hours and that's my practice, right? But then you go into arena and it's 4 fucking players and everybody's really good, and you gotta think and outsmart the opponent. And I like to think that I'm a good tactician on thinking what I'm thinking. But as for this gameplay, it really just shows I was making a lot of good plays, and don't pay attention to my specialists. I had been playing some veteran bots, just trying to get the jitters out before this match, and I forgot to take it off. Which, competitive, you really don't want to use a lot of the weapons unless it's the Ripper, and even then the Ripper's not that good. But we played about 10 matches that night, and after that night I really just started to improve a lot, to the point that games like these, these games like these are rare, but I'd come close to it a lot of times where I'd get 10 kills, 8 kills, and even getting 8 kills, you go into a public match and you go 5-5 and you're like fucking 15 and something. That's not what's gonna happen in competitive. In competitive, if you're fucking down 5-1, the chances that you'll fucking win are so unbelievably bad that it's kind of like, well, fuck, because you're not playing with a bunch of idiots on the other team. But that's all I think I'm gonna talk about this gameplay, and, GG, if you're watching, fucking here's the proof, and, mute my audio if you want, to just pay attention to the fucking video. But today, I just wanted to, talk about some shit, serious shit, and it's really this night, today and tonight, I've really just fucking been so inspired and everything. I fucking like started rapping E double, and I was like getting into that shit. I was like, yeah, E double. But you know, here's what I really wanted to talk about, and you know, I got to thinking about this, and you know, when I was watching Syndicate, he was like, if you have depression, don't worry, it's like a valley. There's peaks and then there's downs, and I was like, that's so true. And you know, I wanted to talk about the fucking peaks, okay? Because right now you may be in a fucking valley, you know? You're in a valley, you're in the valley of death, you're fucking toying with the thought of suicide, you're, you know, hurting yourself, you know, self-harm, cutting yourself, this, that. I don't know what you guys do. You know, personally, I've been down in that fucking valley. It was a scary place to be. And, you know, the thing is, you really, every time you're in a valley, you have the fucking decision making, you have everything. Not just, you know, you don't need a fucking computer, you don't need a fucking iPhone. I have not had a phone in, I haven't had a phone, and I'm 16. I've had a phone when I was 10, and that was about it. I had that for 6 months, didn't fucking use it, and it's not because I didn't have people on my contacts list, it was because I just didn't need it, you know? I can talk to these people real time, real life, at that fucking, you know, face to face. I don't need a fucking phone to do that, you know? And if it gets to the point that I really need to talk to someone, and I'm not near them, and we can't talk face to face, you got fucking Facebook, okay? And that's what I don't understand about phones, and why they're such a fucking big deal. God, okay, I'm getting off topic, but, you know, when I was in that fucking valley of, you know, depression, suicidal thoughts, you know, it was a fucking bad time for me, you know? And it wasn't that I didn't have people fucking helping me, because I lived in a trailer park, and I'll tell you what, god damn it, I don't care if you're fucking rich, you're fucking poor, you're fucking homeless, you can always be the best fucking person. You could smoke weed, you could drink and drive, you could fucking, don't drink and drive, you could fucking do LSD for all I care, but, you know, a lot of times, you hear about someone smoking weed, or, you know, someone getting arrested, and you fucking assume they did something terrible. You fucking assume that just because they're in jail, that they deserve to be in it, because the courts fucking decided it, you know? And maybe they did break a law, maybe they do deserve to be in that fucking place, but, you know, a lot of people see fucking, they check the neighbors around them, or, you know, they hear rumors, that guy smokes pot, you know, and they tell, especially if it's a fucking teenager, and then the parents of another teenager tells them not to go near that kid, but that kid's a fucking lifesaver, and I'll tell you what, there are so many kids I've met like that, that are just fucking lifesavers, you know? I lived with my uncle in a trailer park, I still live in a trailer park, you know? And when I was with my uncle, I hung around people that smoked underage. I hung around people that smoked pot. I hung with people that were having sex every night, that was partying. You know what? And I didn't let that get to me. I didn't start smoking. I didn't start smoking pot. I didn't start drinking. I didn't start having sex. No, that's not what happened. The fact that, you know, you got to talk to someone, and, you know, it's so important to have friends like that, no matter how they're judged, and no matter anything, you know? It's just a fucking friend. If, you know, your parents are concerned about you smoking, drinking, or anything, if you wanted to do that, goddammit, you'd already be doing that. It's not the fucking people you hang around. It's the fucking things that you decide to do. You know, you might say, I want to smoke pot, and then you go find someone that does, and then you start hanging around them. But that was your choice to start doing. It wasn't because someone said, hey, fucking start smoking. No, it's because you fucking decided it. You know? And, you know, I fucking hear these stories, I fucking get told by my aunts, my uncles, my mom, my father, my anybody not to hang around them, you know, and it's my choice, you know. It's not the fact that I'm gonna start drinking. I'm not gonna start drinking. It's not the fact that I'm gonna start smoking pot. I'm not gonna start doing that. But the thing is, you will meet the nicest people, the best people, and the people that you look down on because they do something. When I was, you know, depressed, I remember one day, you know, and this is gonna sound strange to you. I remember one day, I was having a rough day, you know. I was starting to think about my mom. And you know, my mom at the time, nobody thought she was gonna live, you know. And when you're 14, 15 and you hear that, that's a fucking devastating blow that you will never get over. Trust me, you know, you hear it all the time. Your mom or dad saying, I wish my mom was there. It's fucking terrible. Just the thought of it. You take a minute to think about not having your fucking mom in your life, not having your father in your life. And if you're saying, oh, but my mom that gave birth to me, she's not your fucking mom if she fucking abandoned you. No, the fucking person that's taking care of you right now, that loves you the best of their ability, is your mom, is your dad. You know, that's someone you look up to, okay? And, you know, I was having a rough day. I was like, damn, she's dying, I can't do anything, this is all my fault. People were telling me it was my fault, you know, being 14, 15, and people telling you that you're the reason your mom's dying. That's a terrible thing to say to someone, at that age especially, and during all of it too. And I ran off, I fucking ran out of the house, I fucking saw everybody, I fucking ran away from them, and they fucking did their best to fucking come and find me and fucking talk to me. And they didn't judge me because I was crying. They didn't look at me and go, oh, he's crying, he's a fucking wuss. No, they took me in like I was family, and they talked to me, you know, and I got to hang out with them, you know, and that helped me so much. It was just such a great time, you know. And, you know, I can't thank them enough, because if it wasn't for them, you know, I would still be dealing with depression. I'd still be in a valley. Even though my mom's still alive, I'd still be in that valley, because I wouldn't have the people to talk to, you know. And it doesn't even have to be someone you've been talking to for a day, a week, an hour. No, it can be someone that's talking to you in a minute. I got in trouble because I punched my stepbrother in the face because he pissed me off, and I was having a bad day too. My uncle got home, he's in the army, he fucking got in my face. Why the fuck would you hit him? Why? Do you know why you did it? Why? Because you were angry? Why? This, that, fucking, you know better. Ah, he didn't fucking take anything away from me. He knew what I was going through. He fucking said, look, just don't do it again. Go fucking skateboard. I know you like to skateboard, and I know it fucking helps. And I fucking went, and he was so fucking loud. Everybody at the skate park heard him. Everybody at the skate park knew me, and they were like, why the fuck did he kick you out of your house? I fucking cried then too. They fucking asked me what was wrong. They didn't judge me. They asked me. They helped me. You know, they were fucking willing to go into that house and fucking beat the shit out of my uncle. And you know, it wasn't necessary, but just the fucking thought. But I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have learned something from this. And fucking don't judge anybody, okay? Just because you hear things about them, don't judge them. And I will see you guys later.